Alright guys, I was autoing Trial of Ascension up until this level 80. I was using my newly 6-star Bernard along with Vero, Verdi, Bella, and Briand up until this stage. But it just came to be too much for my newly 6-star Bernard. So I ended up having to switch to Chasm, and this is how I beat it. Hope you enjoy. Just a quick note. Oh crap. My my team is set so that Bella is the fastest on the team. Ver Ver Veramos hits soon after. Honestly, I don't use Chaslin all that often because I've I've found that Bella works a whole hell of a lot better than most cases. Verdi I have slower so that he can refill everyone's attack bar, and then Briand is there as just this the amazing tank slash reviver that he is. I don't even know where Chasm falls in the speed hierarchy. Looks like she's a little bit slower than Verdi, which means that if I were to truly optimize this, I would make her a little bit faster than Verdi, but I really honestly don't use her all that often anymore. She's very good in Guild Wars, etc., but um, Bella has so much more versatility that I use him so much more often. So anyways, here's how I cleared 80. Okay, so we're gonna auto the first couple of floors. I'll just let this play out. It's a pretty easy group for this team. I'll slow it down towards the end of the second floor just to make sure everyone has a chance to catch their breath, so to speak, and recharge their skills. Again, this is Trial of Ascension 80 from around February 16th, 2016. I've been having some troubles with the hard side of the Trial of Ascension, so I decided I'd blow off some steam and make a few videos to help a few other fellas out. Okay, wow, this is a seemingly tough floor. Those asshole birdies. I can still refer to them as assholes even though I'm using Verdi myself. That's no problem. They don't have a 100% crit rate, so they're not quite as big as assholes as mine is. Yes, 100% crit rate for Verdi is one of the best things you can do for your team. Yeah, there goes that Fire Inugami with his very unreliable attack, which is why I no longer use him. He's amazing for beginning to middle game. Okay, whoops, I forgot to slow it down. Let's see how it goes. But anyways, the Fire Inugami, great for beginning to mid game, but not so great late game because he's too unpredictable. Now here's the key. This light imp asshole can do a ton of damage. So can his wind buddy. So what we're going to do is we're going to kill those two first. We're going to try and stun them as much as possible. Hit them with debuffs as much as possible. Chason gives a glancing hit. Okay, this is a one that can stun everybody. It just stunned the imps. I'm gonna forget about these two asshole. Whoops, I didn't mean to tap that. These two asshole. Uh, what do you call them? The occult girls, because they really do a lot of damage, but they're not that big of a threat. So we're just gonna try and stun the imps. By the way, I just built an imp champion fire, and I'm still building him. He's 5-star. But I ran most of the way up of Trial Ascension with him, even at only 5-star, and he does pretty freaking amazing. He's oh, there we go, lights down. He does a lot of dots with his third skill, which is incredibly, and its area of effect dots, so it means it hits everyone, and that is very effective for Tower of Ascension, and it's only a 3-skill cooldown once he's max skill. And he also has his second skill does huge damage against bosses because he does damage according to the enemy's max HP. Plus, I don't remember what the good thing about his good first skill is, but anyways, he's worth building. I had discounted him. I just happened to farm a bunch of them from the last time he was a secret dungeon, just a few weeks ago, and happened to see how awesome he did while I was leveling him, and just leveling him as food, and decided that I would make him a monster. So anyways, you can see now the imps are down, and it should be fairly easy from here. Took out their nukers. And now you can see that Bella's defense break really makes a big difference, and while they're probably immune to stun because of the bullshit that they pull with Trial of Ascension, you can see that with the defense break, it's not too hard to take these occult girls down. I have Rena as well, but I haven't done a ton with her. She's just, there's a hard niche to fill with her. But they're not too hard to take down. Keep in mind, with the Valentine's Day event, I'm gonna auto the rest of this. With the Valentine's Day event, I spent most of my chocolates and I farmed well over 100 of them. I spent most of them leveling up my core team, which is most of these fellas. Vero, Verdi, Bella, Teor. I maxed him, maxed all of his runes, maxed most of Bella's runes, maxed a few of Verdi's runes. But yeah, this level's not all that difficult. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll talk again later. This was Acoustic Ape SW, showing you how to beat Tower of Ascension 80 floor normal difficulty in February of 2016.